How's it going, everybody? What's today? Today is Thursday. Happy Thursday. You know what? No, no, no. Today is a great day. You know why today's a great day? It's because we got some news today. FTMO and my Forex funds decided to drop the time limit on their challenges. I have no idea what that means for me and this challenge, but I am excited because there's been plenty of times where I almost get there and then I'll increase my risk just to try to pass it, and I don't. And then I get there, I have to start all over again, and then I almost get there again, and then it's a vicious cycle, right? But those two almost get there would have been a pass. And now, without a time limit, I get to pass. So I am super excited about that news. Also, if you guys are into crypto, XRP won their lawsuit, which is great for me because I'm holding some of it. And yeah. So overall, today's been a phenomenal day. Oh, I want to actually, you know what? I want to say thank you to somebody. I want to say thank you to Intraday Zay. He made a comment yesterday about the trade, and you're absolutely right. And I actually took that to heart, and then today, it helped me avoid a losing trade. So let's just get into the chart. Here we have 12 a.m. price, 8:30. We're going to do the same thing we always do. We're going to mark out the high. We're going to mark out the low. And then we're going to wait for that reversal to happen, right? We're going to drop it down and see how price plays out. Just going to make this like this. All right, so playing price forward, 8:30 hits. News, massive candle, right? Pushed down, pushed up, took out the high, so we're looking for a sell trade, right? We didn't take out the low, we took out the high. For this to be valid, I would need this low, right, to be broken. Why? Because this is the low that took out the high. This liquidity here and this liquidity here. So this is the trade that I actually avoided, because on news days, sometimes price will do whatever the fuck it wants. No, we'll push down and then continue to push in the direction of where the candle broke. On news days, you have to be a little more, what's the word? Weary? No, not weary. You have to be something. You got to be cautious. There you go. You got to be cautious on the trades that you take. Even though in my back test, I didn't particularly look at if it was news or not. I just back tested, waited for this specific setup. So in my back test, I would have this marked out as if I took it, because I would have, right? Like looking at the back test, this trade here, I will wait right there, right, for a reversal or a pullback to start happening. Mark it up with my fib if I don't see a good enough fair value gap, because this is too low down on the push down. So I would use the 61.8 as my entry. I would have stops above. Now, granted, I could have probably had my stops lower because that's a massive wick, but I always put my stops on the swing high, right? Playing price, we get tagged in, and then it comes down, but we never get the 1 to 2. What we end up getting is a 1 to 1, and like I said, I'm not going break even anymore. I'm either going win or lose for the most part. At least I'm trying to. And this would have been a losing trade for me. Now, looking at this trade on the 5-minute, right? I would have completely avoided this trade because I would have noticed that we never broke structure. Like, I need a break of structure or a change of character. Like, I need this low to be broken on the 5-minute for it to have been valid. So I've been mentioning that I've noticed that my setups happen not more frequently. They happen less frequently, but my win rate is higher on a 5-minute. So I've been keeping that in mind, even though I started this challenge with the 1 minute, and I am going to finish it on the 1 minute, just because I don't want to give up on the strategy, right? So This would have been a loss, so you can mark it up as a loser, but I didn't take this trade. Playing price forward, this liquidity gets taken out, right? So at this point, you're looking for, let me drop back to the minute, sorry guys. This liquidity gets taken out, so you're looking for this low to be, broken, right? And then this liquidity gets broken out, so we just keep moving it up, right? We just keep moving it up. That's all we're doing, moving it up until we get the reaction that we need. Remember, full break, close of candles with some displacement, which is not what I did yesterday. And thank you for pointing that out. You're absolutely right. There was no displacement yesterday with whoever made the comment. I agree with you. But, in my defense, in my back test, I was just waiting for the break, not so much for displacement. Oh, it would have been this low to be broken. Here we go. Cool. So, took out the liquidity on the top, broke this low. Now, what do? We wait for a pullback to form. All right. Where's our pullback? Right there. All right. I grab my fib, top to bottom. The only mistake that I made today, because obviously I'm just full of them, was that I was not paying attention, and on one of my positions I didn't adjust the stop loss using the trading tool that I use. So my stop loss was bigger than my other one. So I ended up closing that trade when the other one hit full TP. So spoiler, this trade goes full TP. Short 61. Come on. Bam. And then we're going to target a 1 to 2. And price forward, tagged in, and then full TP. That's it. That's all she wrote. Looking at this trade on the 5-minute chart, so you can see what I'm talking about. Actually, I can leave that up there. Right here is your change of character on the 5-minute. So looking at price action, right? Bam. We're bullish. We have a slight pullback. We go up. And then change of character. Bam. 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 Right? So if you take a look, we have our change of character right here. So this was like textbook. This is great. This is a phenomenal trade. At least for me. Right? And I ended up hitting full TP, but I was able to take to the bank $1,700. So I was short 3. That's all good. So currently we are up 6% on my phase 1, and it's been a week. And we are finally in the blue on the phase 2 that was down 3%, and we're up 1%. Yeah, we have we have 3 weeks left on our phase 1. And we have 6 weeks left on the phase 2. So unless FTMO says, hey buddy, you know what? Don't worry about it. Here's your account, which would be phenomenal. But if not, I'm still gonna go through it, and then more than likely I will, go into my piggy bank, buy another 2 no limits, run them at the same time, because my whole idea is, and I think I mentioned this before, is I want to have $1 million in trading capital, right? What does $1 million get you? $1 million gets you a peace of mind where I don't have to risk 1%. I'll risk 1/4% to be able to make what I make in a week at my job. And then from there, when I have that stable and running, I will venture off to other prop firms, pass their challenges, and increase risk, right? Maybe have one run 0.5%, maybe go 1%, but I want $1 million of funded capital that I can say that that's my cushion, right? That's my uh, like my nest egg, or something that's gonna, you know, be able to um, build up over time, and that I'm not gonna risk blowing, right? Then at that point in time, I could, have some high risk accounts and play around. But anyways, enough of that. So that was the trade for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, click subscribe, click like. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You have no idea how much that's been helping me. Um, sorry, honestly, it's like, look at this shit. Somebody commented and saved me from losing a trade. It's freaking great. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody who's watching these things. I appreciate everybody who's commenting. Um, Trust me that I read every single one of them, and everything that you guys tell me, I'll look into it because I'm always here to learn, dude. I'm not a master. I'm a student, right? Like, there's to me, like, the learning is key, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. Anyways, have a good night. Stay blessed, and yes, don't worry. I am going to do the video that I spoke about as far as getting into my back tested data. So I'm probably going to do that right now. Anyways, you guys have a great night and see you tomorrow.